In this video, I'll walk you through the basic steps of this versatile stitch, perfect for seamlessly joining fabrics or adding delicate gathers and decorative touches to your projects. Whether you're a complete beginner or just looking to brush up on your skills, the running stitch is a valuable skill to master. So, grab your needle and thread, and let's get stitching. Step 1. Start by threading your needle with a suitable thread, and remember to knot the end, making sure to leave a short tail of thread after the knot. This prevents the knot from coming undone. The type of thread you use will depend on the project you're working on. For example, if you're sewing a delicate fabric, you'll want to use a fine thread. If you're sewing a heavier fabric, you'll want to use a thicker thread. Step 2. Prepare your fabric for sewing. You can use sewing pins to temporarily keep two pieces of fabric together while stitching them. You can also mark your fabric with a pencil or tailor's sewing chalk, or draw a guideline with them for sewing the thread. Step 3. If stitching two pieces of fabric together, start the stitch in between the two layers of fabric. This will neatly hide the knot in between the pieces of fabric after sewing. Bring the needle up through the fabric from the backside, where you want to begin your stitch. Make sure to leave a long tail of thread at the end of the needle, so that you can secure the stitch later. Next, you want to anchor or secure the thread onto the fabric before you continue stitching. This will prevent the thread from unraveling. To do this, take the needle back down through both pieces of fabric, close to where you came up, and pull it through the other side. Then, take the needle back through the fabric again, close to where you came out. Once done, the thread will be anchored to the fabric. Step 4. Determine the stitch length you need and bring the needle back down through the fabric a short distance away. The stitch length will depend on the project you're working on. For example, if you're joining two pieces of fabric, you'll want to use shorter stitches. If you're creating a decorative stitch, you can use longer stitches. Step 5. Continue making stitches by bringing the needle up and down, maintaining even spacing between each stitch. Step 6. Repeat the process until you reach the end of your sewing line, or complete your desired pattern. Step 7. To secure the stitch, create a small backstitch or make a knot at the end of your stitching line. To do this, take the needle through the fabric, close to your last stitch, and pull it through to the other side. Next, bring the needle up through the fabric. Again, close to where you last came through. Then, take a small stitch at the top layer of the fabric, not going through to the other side, and slowly pull the needle through until you see a small loop at the end of the thread. Don't pull the thread all the way through. Gently take the needle through the small loop, and pull some of the thread through. Take the needle through the loop again, and pull the thread all the way through until the knot is secure. Finally, run the needle behind a couple of the stitches, in between the two layers of fabric, and pull it out at the end of the second stitch. Once done, you can cut the thread as close to the fabric as possible. This will leave a neatly hidden small tail at the end of the knot, to prevent it from becoming undone. Practice the running stitch on different fabrics and experiment with stitch lengths to achieve various effects. The running stitch is a great stitch to learn for beginners. It's easy to do and can be used for a variety of projects. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe to support this channel.